Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Vibes. In this series, we will explore an article, explain the keywords in it, and use these words in different contexts. These words are designed to enhance your fluency and make your English discussions more natural.
That's right. And today, we got a really interesting article. It's called the 1% Rule.
Good one.
Yeah, it gives some great ideas, about improving ourselves, even if it's just small steps. So the plan is we'll listen to the text first.
Okay.
And then once we're done, we'll break down the key vocabulary from it.
Perfect. Let's listen to the article. The 1% Rule. Success rarely comes from one grand gesture. It's the accumulation of small, incremental improvements that compound over time. The 1% Rule suggests that by becoming just 1% better each day, you can achieve transformative results in the long run. This principle thrives on consistency, discipline, and a refusal to surrender to complacency. Many people underestimate the quiet power of gradual progress. They chase rapid success, overlooking the subtlety of sustainable growth. Yet every tiny habit refined, every minute invested, and every distraction resisted creates an exponential effect. Over a year, those marginal gains can lead to a remarkable transformation, proof that mastery is not born overnight, but cultivated through intention and perseverance.
Okay, quite a powerful little article there. Lots of good stuff.
Definitely. It really lays out a philosophy, doesn't it? And some great words in there, too.
Yeah, exactly. So let's dive into that vocabulary. The first word we pulled out is incremental. It's right there near the beginning, small incremental improvement.
Right, incremental. So what does that actually mean for a beginner?
Basically, it means happening in small steps.
Okay.
Little by little, so not all at once, like climbing stairs, one step at a time.
Okay, that makes sense. So like learning English is an incremental process. You get a tiny bit better each day.
Perfect example.
Yes.
You don't suddenly become fluent overnight. It's incremental.
It's all about those small, steady steps, that kind of growth.
Small and steady. That's incremental.
Got it. Okay, next up, transformative. The article mentions achieving transformative results. What kind of change is that?
Ooh, transformative.
Yeah.
That's a big one. It means causing a major change or even a complete change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not just small.
No, not small at all. Something that makes a huge difference. It really transforms something.
Right. Like getting a really good night's sleep regularly, that can be transformative for your energy levels the next day.
Absolutely. Or, moving to a new country could be a transformative experience. It changes everything.
So if something is transformative, it looks totally different afterwards, like a whole new thing.
Exactly. A really significant change.
Okay, clear. Now, the article also says the 1% rule thrives on something. Consistency. How should a beginner think about this word?
Consistency. Well, it means doing something the same way or doing it regularly.
Like over and over.
Yeah, pretty much sticking with it. Doing it often, not just once in a while. Regularity is key.
So for learning vocabulary, consistency in studying vocabulary helps you actually remember the words.
That's a perfect use. If you study for 10 minutes every single day, that's consistency.
Right. Even if it's just 10 minutes. It's better than, say, studying for 2 hours one weekend and then nothing for weeks.
Exactly. Think of it like showing up every day. That's consistency.
Okay. Makes sense. Now, there's a word here that sounds a bit, negative. Complacency. The article says we need a refusal to surrender to complacency. What is that?
Complacency. Yeah, you're right. It's usually seen as a negative thing. It means being satisfied with how things are.
Okay. But isn't being satisfied sometimes good?
Well, yes. But complacency means you're so satisfied, so comfortable, that you stop trying to improve.
I see. You just stop pushing yourself.
Exactly. You think, oh, this is good enough, and you stop making an effort, being too comfortable.
Okay. So an example. We must avoid complacency if we want to reach the next level of English fluency.
Perfect. Yeah. Complacency is like the enemy of improvement. Don't stop just because you think you're already good enough. Keep pushing, keep learning.
Right. Got to keep that 1% going.
Definitely. Now let's talk about underestimate. The article says many people underestimate the power of gradual progress.
Underestimate. Okay, so under, like below.
Exactly. To underestimate means to think that something is smaller or maybe less important or less capable than it really is.
So you don't give it enough credit, kind of?
Precisely. You think it won't have a big effect, but maybe it actually does.
Okay. So, don't underestimate the power of practicing English for just 10 minutes a day. Those 10 minutes add up.
Great example. People often do underestimate small actions, don't they? They think they need to do something huge.
Yeah, but those little bits can make all the difference. Remember, this is the opposite of overestimate, right? Where you think something is more important than it is.
Correct. Underestimate thinking it's less. Overestimate thinking it's more.
Got it. Okay, this next one seems a little tricky. Subtlety. The article mentions overlooking the subtlety of sustainable growth. What's subtlety?
Yeah, subtlety can be tricky. It refers to a quality or a detail that's small and kind of hard to notice.
So not obvious.
Not obvious at all. It might be delicate or indirect. It's something you have to pay close attention to see or understand.
Okay, like sometimes the subtlety of the flavor difference between two types of tea is hard to describe.
Yes, that works. Or the subtlety in someone's expression might tell you how they really feel, even if they don't say it.
Ah, okay, so it's like a small difference. But it can be important, even if it's hard to spot right away.
Exactly. And with the 1% rule, the progress might be subtle day to day. You might not feel like you're improving much.
But the change is happening quietly.
Right. That's the subtlety of it.
Okay, now, when those small gains add up, the article says they create an exponential effect. That sounds fast. What does exponential mean for our results?
It does sound fast, and it is. Exponential means getting faster and faster, or bigger and bigger, but like really quickly over time.
So it starts slow and then speeds up.
Yeah, exactly. The growth accelerates, it ramps up very fast. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but it gets bigger and faster, exponentially.
Okay, so like if you save just a little bit of money every week, maybe with interest, the growth can become exponential over many years.
That's a classic example. It connects right back to the 1% rule. Small inputs, consistently applied, can lead to huge, exponentially growing outputs later on.
Wow, okay, that's motivating. Which brings us to remarkable. We all want remarkable results.
Right, absolutely. Remarkable just means worth noticing, something amazing or extraordinary.
So, like, really impressive.
Very impressive. Unusual, stands out. If something is remarkable, people pay attention to it.
Okay, so after 1 year of studying really consistently, maybe your English progress is truly remarkable. People are amazed.
That's a perfect way to use it. Yeah. Use this word when you want to describe something that's really, really impressive. Not just good, but wow.
Wow level. Got it. Okay, last one. The article says mastery isn't born overnight, but it's cultivated. Now, cultivated makes me think of farming or gardening.
You're right. It's often used for plants, like cultivating a garden. But here it means something similar for skills or qualities.
Okay.
It means to develop something, like a skill, through, well, effort and attention.
Ah, so you have to work at it carefully.
Exactly. You grow it carefully, you nurture it. It takes time and consistent care.
Okay. So an example, she cultivated her ability to speak clearly by practicing every single morning.
Perfect. She didn't just suddenly have it. She worked carefully over time to develop or cultivate that skill.
So it takes time and care. Just like growing that garden. To cultivate a new skill, like speaking English well.
You got it. It really emphasizes the ongoing effort involved.
Wow. Okay. These words really fit together, don't they?
They really do. You need that consistency
Right.
in your small incremental steps to eventually see that exponential growth
Yeah.
and achieve those transformative, maybe even remarkable results.
That's a great summary. And along the way, you need to notice the subtlety.
Right.
And definitely don't underestimate the small things. Otherwise, you might fall into that trap of complacency, and you need to actively cultivate the skill.
You've tied it all together perfectly. So because these words are so useful, we really highly recommend that you repeat this lesson, listen again.
Yeah, absolutely. Repetition is like one of the best tools for language learning, isn't it?
It really is. When you hear these words and their explanations again and the examples,
Yeah.
they start to move.
Move where?
From your short-term memory, where things stay for just a little while,
Okay.
right into your long-term memory. And that is where you want them for fluency.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. That's the secret. It's an incremental process itself, moving words to long-term memory.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us here on English Vibes, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.